friends, this is our day 22 math work. This is page 54, and it says to figure out how much these coins are worth and write an equation. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit so we can actually see the coins better. The first one, we have a dime, a nickel, and another dime. So I'm just going to write an equation like it says 10 plus 5 plus 10 equals. Well, we know 10 and 10 is 20, and 20 plus 5 is 25, so that's the first one. Number 2 has more coins involved. It has nickels up here, they're not quarters. That's Thomas Jefferson, and it doesn't say $quarter underneath. So these are worth 5, 5, and 5. I'm going to put my nickels together on this one. And I can go 5, 10, 15. Oops, I didn't put my cent sign on that one. Sorry. All right, now I've got my dimes, and I have 10 and 10 and 10 and 10. I'm going to write that equation. I could write it underneath, but I'm going to write it to the side. And we can skip count on this one. 10, 20, 30, 40. Now I just need to put the nickels and the dimes together. 40 plus 15. 10 plus 4 more is 5. Groups of 10. 0 plus 5 is 5. So this one is worth 55 cents. I didn't forget my cent sign on that one. Number 3, we have a quarter and 2 dimes. So I've got 25, and I have 10, and I have 10. I like putting 10s together, so I'm going to put these together first. 10 plus 10 is 20. Now I need to put that with the 25. 20 plus 25 equals 2 plus 2 is 4 tens. 0 plus 5 is 5. 45 cents. And our last one down here, we've got a dime, a quarter, and a nickel. I know these aren't the same because they're not the same size. Dime is worth 10, quarter's worth 25, and a nickel is worth 5. I'm going to put those together. I'm going to start with the 25 plus 5 because I know these two groups of 5, those ones, are going to make a new group of 10. So 25 plus 5 is 30. Now I need to add that 10. 30 plus 10 is 40 cents. On page 57, it has some coins laid out, and it says circle coins to make 15 cents, and then it says 20 cents, and on the next page is 25 cents. I'm not going to do all of those with you. And I want you to remember there's more than one way that you can circle those coins. So I'm just going to give you some examples on the 15 cents so you see how to do it. And you can do the 20 cents and the 25 cents on your own. Just pay close attention to which coins it's showing you. 15 cents just has pennies and nickels. And I know that nickels are worth 5. So I want to include 5 and 5 is 10. Now I just need 5 pennies. And I could circle any 5 pennies, but I'm just going to circle those. So that would equal, 5 and 5 is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Do that on the ones for 20 cents and 25 cents as well. And then there's a problem about cube trains down at the bottom. It's really just 10s and 1s. So you guys will do great with that. And page 87 is a lot like one of the pages you did yesterday. It's showing you coins, and you have to tell how many pennies they are worth. So the first couple that we have are 2 dimes. So we know dimes are 10 and 10, and we could skip count. 10 plus 10 is 20. Sorry, Dolly was barking at the mailman. 20 pennies. All right, and number 2, we have a quarter and a dime. So we know a quarter is 25 and a dime is worth 10. And together, we can even do an equation. 30, 20 plus 10 is 30. 5 plus 0 is 5, 35 pennies. On number 3, we have another quarter, but this time we have a nickel. 25 plus 5. I just did this on one of my other problems. We can just add the ones together. It makes a new group of 10. So 20 plus 10 is 30. Or you can even count on. 35 pennies. The next one is 2 nickels, 5 and 5. It's a doubles equation. 5 and 5 is 10 pennies. Now we have a dime and a nickel. So we have a 10 plus 5 more. 15 pennies. And our last one, I think this last one's my favorite because we can do some skip counting like we did on this one. 10, 20, 30. There's 3 dimes, which is the same as 30.